my darling Cancers. This is Brandy with Fates of Three Tarot, and thank you guys so much for being here with me. I am doing a Libra season energy check in. We'll find out what the cards have to say for your Libra season. Okay, let's see. Thank you so much for being here. Our channel is growing, and it is because of you. So hooray, I wanted to express my gratitude. It is very easy for videos to be lost in the sea of YouTube videos. And your likes, shares, subscriptions, comments are all helping us to grow and get the videos and messages further and further out there. People are resonating with them, and that's what's important here. So thank you. If you're brand new, welcome to the crazy, welcome to the family. If you are returning, you are phenomenal, and I hope you know that. All right. Let's see. If this doesn't resonate, please leave it on the table. You may want to check some of your other placements, of course. Moon, rising, Venus, North Node, etc., etc. Energies can be reversed. Cross watchers are welcome. You will hear me say he, she, they, them, king, queen. It's masculine or feminine energy I'm picking up on, not necessarily a gender involved in a situation. Okay, we've got King of Cups, Seven of Swords, Eight of Pentacles, the Emperor, and let's see, the Queen of Cups. Alrighty. So, King and Queen of Cups, this is some type of divine matchup. Of course, cup energy is all about you, Cancer, right? That intuition, compassion, excuse me, dealing with kindness. This is wise, and he can be very diplomatic. Balance between head and heart with this King of Cups. He doesn't express his emotions really well all the time. This is a stealthy energy. I always dive into the Seven of Swords to find out which direction it goes, because it can speak of strategy and cunning, but it can also be lies and deception or spying energy, right? This speaks of you diving into a craft to master it, can be going back to school, educating yourself further on something. The Emperor is it's a bossing up energy. He's the king of all the kings. It's stability, structure, protection. Again, he's not on the emotional side usually. He's the logical, right? He can be very detached when it comes to emotion. But when he sets his eyes on something, he goes after it, and he knows how to achieve it. And of course, this Queen of Cups, we're in the compassionate, kindness, intuitive, counseling type, very supportive, mother of all tarot, right? Thank you. We've got the Sun energy showing up between these two. We've got Judgment showing up. Okay, so this is happy, joyous, victorious, can be a new beginning. Very bountiful energy. It's the happiest card in the deck, right? Success, vitality, having confidence. Judgment speaks of everything coming out into the clear and into the open. And we've got Death showing. All right. And I'm hearing to move these over, so let's find out why. All right. This can be someone returning from the past, something being resurrected from the past as well. Can speak of self-evaluation as an awakening, purpose. Death is letting go of something, accepting, going through the mourning cycle and truly letting it go so that something better and more light and beautiful can take its place. All right, and then we've got something unexpected. It's optimistic energy once again. Seeing a lot of positive energy in this read for you guys. Lots of emotion, which is to be expected. Page of Cups is, this is text, phone calls, social media. It's the lighter stuff. And it's either an optimistic offer coming in that's unexpected, can be a love offer, can be an apology that's unexpected as well. So let's dive in. First, we're going to look at the Seven of Swords so that I know which direction this is going. Seven of Swords, please. Page of Pentacles. And if you notice, it popped right on over. It went, yeah. Okay. So this is somebody that you may be a bit wary of this offer coming in from this page. It's almost like a where do you want your world energy? You're looking at your world in your palm of your hand, right? Which direction do I want it to go? What do I want to do with this? But with this tiptoeing energy, somebody, maybe you being cunning and strategic about getting your world where you want it to go, and you're learning about something. You're going to dive into some type of information to master your craft or working even more towards it. This is having attention to detail. It is, showing your talent, your craftsmanship, high standards. That's what I was looking for. Just having high standards in what you're working on. So you're going to be very cunning and strategic about it. All right, tell me about this emperor, please. Tell me about this emperor. Thank you. Six of Wands. Okay. This is people, this is victory. This is success after a battle. People have helped you to rise up to that position. So make sure that you're remembering that and being thankful to them during this situation. They've helped you achieve this emperor status. The star in reverse. Very interesting because the star in the upright is talking about the hope and inspiration, right? You may be ready to give up on this. This may be something that you're like, no, I'm just gonna become despondent, lacking faith, being negative about it, and then it's like it's not gonna happen. So I'm just gonna give up. So tell me more, please. Tell me about this star. Tell me about this emperor with this star in reverse. Three of Wands. Yeah, this is something you're planning. You've put in the baby steps to get there. The Hermit in reverse. Okay, you're coming out of the cave. It's like you've been contemplating. You took in all of this information, right? You're not afraid to go out to the beat of your own drum. But this hermit is saying, okay, I'm going to stick my head out and I'm going to see what's going on now. I'm going to decide if this is really the time for this. It also can be a stagnant energy of keeping yourself in isolation for so long that it's hard to get yourself out there for this victorious situation. All right, it's rejection. It can be, a return into society, and that's not an easy thing. I mean, it's like you've taken these baby steps, but now it's time for the next step, and you've kind of stalled in that process. Okay? But you know the victory is there. You know you can do this. It's bossing up, knowing you need to boss up and struggling to boss up. You know it needs to be done. Queen of Cups, please. Tell me about this Queen of Cups. Thank you. Hierophant. Okay, this can speak of legal contracts. It can be a religious matter. It can be a teacher, someone that you go to learn a certain skill or craft or whatever it is that you've been working on. Also conformity, going with the crowd, going with the flow of things, and not taking risks. Tell me about the Sun, please. Very interesting, because it's like you know what you're wanting. Page of Cups. Once again, it's an offer, an apology, something optimistic and unexpected. And it's going to bring in this happiness, this joy. It's going to change the circumstance. Okay, this is actually going through as an energy flow. It's like this is I'm not saying this couldn't happen all in one day, but it's like you've dove off into work and you're mastering this skill and you're learning. But you know you need to take this next step. And that next step is kind of scary. So you're holding off on it. It's like I know what I've got to do. And I follow your instinct, follow your intuition. Tell me about judgment, please. Thank you. Five of Cups. Okay, this is, leaving something behind. Something that you had put time and effort and energy into. Same thing with this Death card. It's like she's looking off in the distance. She's no longer staring at those three cups. Hopefully, I'm not blinding you with the glare. But it's like she's contemplating where to now. I know this was a loss, and she's no longer in the mourning cycle of it. It's like but now where do I go? I'm not ready to turn around and grab those two cups behind me, but I need to figure out which direction, how I'm moving forward. And this information is what's helping you get to that. Okay, this is definitely about you moving to this next step. It's almost like you're being shoved into this next step. Tell me about death, please. Ace of Cups. Okay, new beginning. Okay, I do believe this is self reflection. This is like filling your own cup, bringing in the great stuff. Four of Wands in reverse. Yeah, this is not about coming together. This is about you doing some internal work to um, bring that happiness, that self confidence, that self assuredness, healing, right? This is about the internal new beginning within yourself of healing so that your cup is filled with the great stuff once again. You're coming out of a mourning cycle. You stuck yourself in there. You learned about it. You dove into it probably over and over and over in every aspect you possibly could. And this is where you're at now. And it's like I'm doing this solo work. I need to self focus instead of focusing on all these external things, right? The isolation, the solitude. And then this page is helping bring you out of this cycle, right? And for whatever reason, it was involving someone that you were partnered up with in whatever form or another. I mean, partnerships can come in all kinds of things, right? Not just love. Could very easily be love. It could be, a romantic partner, a wife, a husband, you know, some type of union coming together. That was a great matchup, right? And it could be this other person that's bringing in either the apology or optimistic news or something. It puts you on a healing cycle, which is what needs to happen. And this doesn't have to be exactly a partnership, but I'm kind of feeling that it is. It could be someone that you're just aware of and they bring in this, but they could be apologizing and saying, look, I know this wasn't right. Tell me about the Page of Cups. Page of Cups, Page of Cups. But it's unexpected and it makes you happy when it comes in. Oh, there we go. Empress. All right. She knows her worth. She knows her value. Speaks of, her prosperity, growth, abundance, fertility. Can be, dealing with things in nature as well. But it's like this news is either coming from someone that is in Empress mode and it makes you glow when it comes in because it's going to give you a sense of self satisfaction coming from this person. All right. It could be, this Empress may apologize. She may come in and say, look, I realize what I did was wrong. It could be that this optimistic news is the kicker that gets you going. And it's like, oh, there I am. I'm back to being me. I'm working on my self confidence, self assuredness, getting myself back where I'm supposed to be. I have been in this cycle for too long. Libra season is a lot of logic, balancing things out, karmic cycles coming to a close. I just want to get some advice for Cancer, please. And I see that. I see you focusing inward and deciding. But I feel like you've been in that isolation, solitude mode for a while. And it's time for it to end. It's time for you to stick your head out of that cave. Queen of Swords, cutting things out that are no longer serving you. Fair logic, right? That's that Libra energy I was discussing. Saying, you know what, I'm going to stand up for me. I'm independent. But it is honesty. It's principled and fair. She tends to keep things in balance, but she's not going to tolerate the toxicity in her life. She's going to cut it out. It's like I've done this for too long. My back is against the wall and you're forcing me to do this and I'm going to do it. I'm going to handle my business. I tried to do it other ways. Any other advice for Cancer, please? But she doesn't necessarily have to cut things out. It may just be information. That's where I was going. Ace of Swords. New beginning. Once again, like I said, it's time for this cycle to end. You're getting there. You're going to get a shove out of that cave. Someone's going to push you, and that's okay. Sometimes that's what we need. But this is focus. This is can be very inspiring as well. But it is a new beginning with that ace. And it is truth and logic and knowledge and, may not be what you wanted to hear, but it's what you need to hear to get things moving once again. Alrighty, I love you guys. This is what I've got for your Libra season, Cancer. I hope this has brought you in some clarity. Make great choices for you. Until next time, be healthy, be happy. Ciao, ciao.